Welcome back everyone to Let's Play the preview version of Shadow Empire, episode number 2 in my Let's Play series on this. So again, this is kind of episode 3 because this did start in the Slitherine stream, but we're continuing it now. I want to let you know that there are other playthroughs going on out there. There's Grey Hunter and Daz Tactic, to my knowledge, both playing it, so just in case my playthroughs aren't coming out fast enough, or if you aren't really sure you like the way my playthrough is going, feel free to check out either of those fine gentlemen. And that's it. I guess we're just diving right back into it. So this turn we have a few options for movement. We don't have any decisions. I think our turn will be pretty short. We just want to get started on a new asset because we do have a lot of metal, and a lot more metal is going to be coming in, and a lot of industrial points, which is important. So we can probably start either building roads or doing something else. I want to keep pushing the borders here, and I'll take this back. It would be nice to know what's over here. So this guy's gonna boldly go. And I think he's probably gonna be out of supply at this point, since, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it turns out that, yeah, we don't have any roadblocks. I thought we did set up some traffic signals to block the truck flow, but it's probably a good thing that we didn't, since this guy's gonna be, I mean, hey, if he's out of supply for one turn, they do carry enough supplies to be completely out of supply for at least one turn. Same kind of situation going on up here. I think what we're going to do is try to get one of these guys into here. I know that they're not going to have very good supply, but I want them to be here instead. We'll move here, and I know that this is just going to be a mess in terms of supply, but we'll try to help that along by building this dirt road. 30 points. And we can go 24. Look at this. Ruins here of this town are actually important to me. So I think that we might as well just go through this hex and then move into this one. And there we go. Our industrial points are already dropping. But that means that all these units shouldn't have a hard time getting supply next turn. Move this unit forward, and probably what we'll end up doing is just bombarding this one immediately. See if we find anybody. 6, 7, 8, 9. Doesn't look like anything happened with it, so a little bit unfortunate. Maybe I might need to just open a second army. Oh, never mind. We actually got. So our Supreme Headquarters has delivered to us another militia unit, and this one has plenty of artillery. So this guy's going. He's beelining right to the front. And I might need another army. I'm thinking if I have one army to cover this southern area, and then I can have one army which actually pushes west. We have no idea what's to the west other than... No, that's Light State, which is actually this one, Flag Peak. Excuse me. And this, I don't know what this is. Ah, Castello Republic, which is 2 miners. Okay, this is interesting. There are 2 miners up here. I guess there's one miner barely squeezing in this area. And... non-aligned. So this is just vacant marauder territory. Nobody has really claimed it. But that's interesting. So we're going to have actually 3 cities in this area total. I mean, not 2 in this area and 1 for our main thing. And yeah, it'll be fun, of course, to route a railroad all the way over there. So, which is what we'll need to do once we conquer them, so that my cities can exchange goods as needed. Yeah, just the mechanics of this game are so cool. The way everything has to flow, and you know, you actually have to set up logistics. I feel like logistics are often so neglected. Like, if you think, the more you study World War II, this has been my experience at least, the more you realize that it's logistics which really determine the victor. Like Germany, Soviet Union, USSR, you know, that the big conflict. Most of the time, you think about that Eastern Front conflict, you think about how supply ended up dictating how the Germans... Well, there's lots of reasons why they didn't stand a chance, but the supply situation was terrible. Okay, anyway, let's get another spy going. And you know what? I think we have 1 spy in Flag Peak. I kind of want to see the territory itself, and it's a low difficulty roll.
Affirmative.
Okay, we just barely made it. But it's good enough. So assets, what do we want to construct? And then we can end the turn. Industry 2, that's going to take 3,000 metal and 500 industrial points. Don't think we're quite there yet, but we're not too far off. Let's get the bureaucratic offices. This is going to give us more BP, more bureaucratic points. And that's again, feeding our, if I go to our reports, that's feeding our councils. So it allows our economic council to do more research, which is really important. So it looks like we've practically finished sealed roads. We'll have that next turn. And we're working on padded enviro suits with our military research council. So yeah, getting more BP is going to allow those guys to do their job a little bit faster. I think that's a really good thing. And I think we're done with this turn. So now I'm actually showing the AI movement. Although it looks a little bizarre. There's no forces. I think the forces will appear once their turn comes, and the Marauders, I think, are the last to act. Oh, we were attacked. 200 losses for them, 0 for us. Attacked, 0 losses, 500. Ooh, wow, 500. It's always kind of cool to see where those attacks are coming from in the history, or before you actually get to your turn. So bureaucratic bonus points are coming in. We're now... Yeah, so we have 9 turns of this peak. Okay, good. We got our soldiers' morale to 54%, just as we promised our subjects. We completed sealed roads, no surprise there, and we have a few decisions. Let's check those out before we get into the turn. Improved way of working suggested. So my secretary is talking about this. One of your lower bureaucrats came up with a method to measure output reports. However, although the proposed system is more quick to use than the old one, it would pose serious problems to the older bureaucrats who would have to work with it as well. So we can adopt the method, which means it looks like everybody will be pissed off. We can keep with the old system, which is going to be minus commerce but plus government. We're currently commerce focused. I do like the commerce side of things. Have we picked up anything from our profile? Yeah, we picked up free market. The next one is opportunism, which gives population happiness plus 50%. That does happen to be a pretty nice one to keep. Tax bonus for enforcement is always nice too. And government, which is the one we'd be talking about, would be bureaucratic bonus. Well, I mean, a bureaucratic bonus would be phenomenal. So I don't see any way around it. We're going to go ahead and choose this. It's also going to make people happy, right? So we'll lose only 5 commerce. That's going to drop us down, so we'll no longer have a chance of researching the next tier for population happiness. What's our population sitting at right now? Oh, they're very happy already. So this is going to make my people happy, and it's going to give us just a ton of government points. Now sometimes you don't want that, but in this case I would really like to have bureaucratic points. Alright, national budget allocation. I've been a little bit conservative about this so far, but I think that with the political points situation we're looking at right now, we can safely drop down the Supreme Council, the Supreme Command Council a bit, and I think that 45 and 30 is fine, so we'll confirm this. -9 for poor Nitro Fox. His ever since the very beginning when he was the only council, I've just continuously dropped his funding. But it's for the greater good. Okay, so Lawful Trader Society wants us to get from 2 to 3. And I think we're already building the asset we need for that. So we'll accept this motion.
Affirmative.
And Economic Council wants to know what our priority is. Well, I think right now economic policies are just 0. Prospecting is going to be important only to find... I'll do like 17. It's going to be important to find rare metals. But we're doing okay, quite thankfully, in terms of regular metals, which are, you need those to do anything, really. So we'll try 17% for that. Research is now going to be slightly more important now that we're researching things, but we'll keep discovery as a higher priority, since I don't think I'll confirm that. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Oh, hospital or barracks? Well, this will give us quality of life in terms of security, and this will give us quality of life in terms of health. With the population being pretty happy, militancy is pretty high. These are both even choices, I would say. It doesn't really matter. I'll do the hospital. Might have some bigger benefit for us. I don't know. That was kind of a coin toss. I don't think that one of them was better than the other in that case. We don't know where things are going to go in the future. We may have run into situations where we have unrest. I guess I could have looked at my stratagems. What's the negative ones I have? I have paranoia. So fear. Fear, I think that fear would be... Yeah, so this gives us a lot of fear, but gives us fate points. And then, like I said, you can... this might as well be named karma. You can trade the bad karma for good karma in a different form. I don't really know if any of these are worth it. The gladiator is nice to have. That just improves population happiness. So it's nice to have that. But sometimes the private economy will just build it itself. So assets-wise, we're good there. Oh, we've already finished this. Okay, so that means we need to build another asset so that people are happy. And I guess we're going to have to research those. Okay, do we want to start building a rail station? It will require 20 fuel a turn, which is more than I'd like to give right now. Okay, we don't have... Let me just disable the units real fast and see. We have plenty of water, so we don't need that. We do need that prospecting to go up, I think, in order to figure out what to do next. So for now, I think what I'll do is just... What? Why are you producing 0 metal? Huh. What happened? There's metal here. I was just on the verge of upgrading this guy. But I don't know why I would upgrade something which isn't working. 50 power. Let's also check on our power situation. This is really worth it to me. I'd have to buy a machine, one machinery part. But this is baffling why it wasn't working. Why? Think. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I think I'll leave it for now. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it for now, and then we'll try to figure it out. Another thing I could do, well, we don't really have the money yet. I will eventually want to nationalize the transport hub. It's a good thing to do when the population's already pretty happy, because it's going to lower their happiness. They don't like when you buy their assets. To me, this is kind of a funny game mechanic that you can't... That, you know, in order to do anything with your city, you have to force... I mean, I liked the game better when you built the transport hub yourself, even though that was more costly. It took more time and points, whatever. But I can also see it being part of the private economy so that people don't have to worry about it right away. You know, you used to only be able to go out from the city a very small distance because you had no trucks at all. Well, let's go to trade and see if we can sell some stuff and then really put us over the edge. Metal can be sold, well, I mean, with the negative metal, I'm not going to be selling it. Food looks like we're okay, but it doesn't sell for very much. I'll take a few.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to need to buy the machines. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do this. Okay. I want to do it. I'm going to do it. Okay, 17 points, unfortunately, so now we can see our happiness has dropped to 69. I think it'll be okay, though, so we'll see. And, oh, construction. I still have time for... Well, let's just end one turn and let's see what happens. We'll just conserve our industrial points, or just for a turn, to see what's going on with the metal. And our folks just mostly dug in. Yep, so another attack. 500 infantry? What? I thought I only saw 400, but were there 2 attacks? Okay, so we're still gaining bureaucratic points. We discovered high-velocity guns. These are nice anti-tank guns. It's very nice. Private investment. That's one we'll probably take advantage of. Let me just go and do that right away because I really like private investment. Essentially, it donates money to the private economy.
Affirmative.
So with a huge roll, it was plus 171. So that was a good roll still, but not as high as I thought. So 40, like rolling a 60 out of 100. That's not bad. So we attracted 2,100 credits to the private economy. Not us, by the way, mind you, not us, but still, the private economy will do something good with that. I assume. I hope. Knock on wood. The militia wants my attention. Well, I always like feeding the militia. Let's see, how are we doing? High loyalty, so it's increased by 4. It's also decreased by 4 because of the regular military forces. Yeah, so building regular military forces will decrease your militancy. Let's look at the other ones. Commerce reaches at least 56. I don't think that that's the thing we can guarantee, because these two are now going to start rubbing against each other. You know, we can't be too high on both at the same time. But if we refuse that, somebody's going to be annoyed. Can we just try to do it? Let's see what other decisions we have. Okay, so we'll keep the padded enviro suit. And we want to add a new council. This is interesting. So for model design, we would end up being able to... it's essentially this. So right now we've only unlocked these models: truck, recon buggy, infantry, and machine gun. If we want to unlock artillery, light tanks, you know, there's a lot of good things in here. If we want to unlock those, we have to get a model design council. I think we're going to wait right now because I want all the investment of bureaucratic points to go into economic and military. Well, this only costs political points. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't do that. It's just going to make everyone happy. Around 25. It's fall. So we have 10 turns to get up to 56. That's really, really not... I don't like this just because when you accept it, there's no way. It's completely random luck. You have to get the... There's no way you're guaranteed to get there. So it's a gamble. I'll just accept it. We'll try. Okay, so I'm not building something. So that means that they're building something. Ah, they're building a casino, which I suppose is going to make people happy. Entertainment? Yeah, quality of life entertainment. Which I think the Gladiator Arena, isn't that the same thing? Also, quality of life entertainment. What is going on with this metal mine? Is it because it doesn't have... It might be that the truck station is not able to take all the stuff it needs to. But we need admin level 2 to upgrade it. So by the way, just buying it is an upgrade. It goes from 550 to 1,100. So 500, 50 to 1,000, 100. So it's a big benefit having that, but I don't know why it wasn't taken out. It's active. Upkeep. Production was 0% though. Why is that? I wish I knew. I'm really sorry that I don't know what's going on here. Production 0%. Oh yeah, here it is. Only 0 list points, which is logistic points available. Perfect. So we found out the reason, which I probably could have found out just by doing this, cure points, and it's because I am an idiot. We do have these traffic signs up. Boy, what a ding-dong you are, Tortuga. That was just pure stupidity. So let's get rid of both of these, because we have troops moving far enough, and boy, that is just a really stupid thing. Okay, well, I'm just really, really stupid. Fair enough. We'll just all pretend we didn't see that. Nobody saw that, please. Thank you. And at least with the owning the shop ourselves, the truck shop, the logistics, at least we know that we're going to be able to get to these places without doing those roadblocks, because we should have more logistical points available. Okay, so let's move in here. Yeah, I think so. We actually can see this guy, which means our attack will be a little bit more productive. So these two, let's move 1 in, let's move 2 in. I kind of want to move this guy back, actually. Here, and then let's do the bombardment. Now last time we see them, which means we have a target to aim at. And if we hit them, if we don't hit them, that's also fine. Okay, we hit one.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Okay, we hit two, and in the end we did a little bit more damage. The readiness is down to 18, but still, there's room for improvement there. Do that. This is fine. You're out of supply. Well, that's not surprising. We'll move you back. Oh, look at that. That's great recon. And we're encountering another, well, our first major regime. Okay, this is good. So now we know somewhere down here in this area is a major power, and those are the ones that we really have to be concerned with. I don't think there's any reason to shift any of these forces. By the way, did one of these guys, one of them at one point lost? 8-2, 8-2, 8-2, 8-2, 7-2. So this guy has not been reinforced yet, but I think we can replenish troops. Say it says 0 out of 0 is needed. Does that mean that this guy has? Oh, no. He did get him. I'm just making mistakes all over the place. Yeah, he was reinforced, and what's cool is we know he was reinforced. No, never mind. These are the veteran ones, but so one of these guys, I don't know who it was, got some reinforcements. Probably this one because he has very low XP. No, maybe these guys have never been in a battle. So these guys are meant to just hold the line for now, so I'm not going to be like too crazy about charging forward. And although we don't have communication yet with this majors, minors we can kind of jockey for their, the territory. But majors immediately respect each other. There's an unwritten rule that you're not supposed to violate a major's territory. So yeah, so we won't be doing that. But we have a great new target for our covert operation once we, whenever we get some more spies we can send out. All right, I think that we can also attack this unit. We have a little bit of artillery here. I don't know if anything will come of this, but we might as well.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Okay, nothing came of it. That's okay. We do have, besides dirt roads, we now have sealed roads. So if we want to get, this is going to cost us a little bit more industrial points, but it's also going to help our distribution of supply and stuff. So I'm just going to build the paved road slowly but steadily. We're going to be leaving our city and moving that way. Eventually we'll want a paved road over to Flag Peak directly. Railroads are going to be needed as well. Although we don't have, like right now we don't have a rail transport center, but eventually we'll want a rail transport center in both cities so that they can easily exchange supplies. We'll still want the paved road because that's going to be, our units move faster in paved road. Now this has scavenger of 9.5. I don't know why I didn't think about this. We should get this to be a recycling center, which is going to be a source of rare metals, and that's always welcome. So we'll do that construction. We do have the resources to do that. We press 1 and just see if there's any place else that has. It's actually extremely valuable to get those ruins. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. And we've done our artillery attacks, so we'll wait until the next turn. Think that we're good for this one. Oh, they pulled back. Well, sometimes these are visible, sometimes not. It's always a little bit strange. Okay, no decisions, no anything. Look at that, we gained 2125 bonus points. That's great. Oh, a new tech automatic rifles. Just discovered it. We have to research it now, but that's going to be a high priority because that's going to upgrade our grunts. Okay, how did the asset production come? Great, got the full thing. And we know we have to buy this turn a machine. I am actually, well, we don't have any decisions. I'm actually feeling like we should buy a lot of machine parts. I'm going to buy 5, which will still leave us with 200. So if it's an event with 200 or 250,
Yes, sir.
we'll be able to
Roger
come up with the money. Fuel is looking good. I'm actually going to sell some fuel while it's so high. I better not. I'll sell 300. Nope. Because I could use the 150 credits, and fuel should increase as soon as our recycling center finishes in the new ruin.
Yes, sir.
So sell
Roger
that.
sir.
Metal, I think metal is also going to skyrocket now, so I'm going to sell all 244. Or I usually like to sell them in groups of 100, because I don't understand the rounding. I know I'm only missing 1 credit, but okay, let's see. Does this work? Is this going to give me... Yeah, give me 127. I don't really understand that, but that's fine. Food is actually selling for quite a lot as well, so we will sell, not all of it, but 600. Good, we're in great shape with all this money, with all this selling of stuff. And hey, the SHQ, Supreme Commander, I'm just going to call him the Supreme Commander, although he's commander of the first Supreme Headquarters. He increased the price by 2, which is pretty insignificant, but still. And with, you know what, with all that extra money, I think we ought to, at this this is a pretty low price for machines, so I think I will buy the last one.
Roger that, sir.
And hey, the commander again came in and saved us a little bit of money. So we have 6 of these. Again, we can always build more using the workshop. We don't have rare metals right now, but we will be getting that from the recycling center. Okay, very good. So new turn means new bombardment, and this time we can actually do bombardment from 2 sources, because the new unit which just arrived also has artillery. They're going to retreat back pretty quickly, so we'll see them retreat after a few turns. Yeah, 4 rounds they left, but we're still doing a lot of damage. 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Roger that, sir.
It's also giving our artillery experience, which is good. So, weaken their morale, lower their readiness, just annoying them. And then over here, same old, same old. I guess we'll just also do bombardment.
Fire.
We're very unlikely to hit anything, but it's, I think, what else are you going to do? And ammo is not that expensive, so, although we are, you know, going through it pretty quickly. Just want to make sure all these guys are supplied. Yeah, so it was a great decision in the end to buy that truck station, and we will want to upgrade it as soon as we have admin level 2. Or no, that's, yeah, admin level 2. No, yeah. Okay, and we can also get the rail station if we wanted, and rail stations can also give you supply. Okay, so this is interesting. We actually have pushed up to the border here, and I really want to go and claim this ruin over here. 22,000. We're gonna have to let somebody. He's gonna leave the command range, but this is really important. Now, I'm a little bit worried because, yeah, we didn't claim that hex. That worried me immediately. Move this guy in here to keep them pocketed out. Since we didn't claim this hex, I knew there had to be somebody. Probably it had to be here. I think I could have known that the unit was exactly here. Anyways, we haven't found any... Ooh, the border's over here even. Oh, interesting. Is this the same one? Picard Commune? Yep. Well, knowing that they're stretched this way means that we can kind of... I'm going to do this, and I'm actually going to build a road to help this guy out. Just a dirt road. So just build a little bit closer. 1, 2, 3, we should have no problems. I kind of wanted to see what was going on over here, though, and obviously this is a pretty good place for a road. You don't need to put roads up to the towns. I don't know if it has any benefit. It might have 0 benefit. It probably has 0 benefit. But, well, I mean, given it doesn't matter if you put it here or here, you might as well put it through the town. In this case, it's just because it's the closest, the fastest route to my 5th battalion, who's wandering off out of supply range, probably. And this is also going to be a bit of a quicker turn. I think we had a spy, so we can start figuring out who we want to send those to. We have 2 spies in Flag Peak. The 3rd spy usually gives you this information, but we already have it. Okay, they have a refugee camp. Anything else? It's just going to give them, yeah, plus 200 population a turn, which is good. Not as good as I would say as the military, or the best is definitely this, the automated factory. Okay, anything else? Do we want to build another asset of any kind? Let's see. I don't think so. We'll probably want to build up our industrial points and let our metal build up, and then get the industry 2. We have 23 power right now. How much is this going to take in terms of power? Upkeep is just workers. Okay, that's really good. But 20 is probably not, I'm guessing, enough for the next tier. Yeah, it's gonna require 75 power, whereas our current one only costs 20. So it's gonna be a bump up of 55 power. We'll need some kind of power plant for that. Okay, but let's go ahead and end the turn. Alright, well, the borders are quickly getting established here, aren't they? Oh, we're attacked. They lost 100. I was up there. Another attack. They lost 300. Another attack. They lost 300. Okay. Well, another attack. 500. Oh my gosh. We killed 1,200. 3 decisions. Still getting the bureaucratic bonus points, which is great. We finished the padded enviro suit. We're going to switch over to the guns. Private investment, which is good. Alright, policy speech, new target, automatic rifles. I think that's just, it's way too important. Gift 400 credits. Wow, Picard Commune offers a 400 credit gift. Well, yes, of course we'll accept. Not only does it increase our mind, which is, yeah, obviously a good thing. We do have to pay attention to anything which will increase our commerce, since we are trying to get that up, but this, that's not part of this decision, so I guess we'll just accept the gift. Hopefully that improves relations with them.
Affirmative.
Oh, it does. Yeah, they're happy that we didn't refuse their gift. Oh, get our mining assets to reach at least 2 levels? Well, that's really easy to do. Your goal is the number of hexes on which we have recon is 296. We're getting our morale up to 60%. So I think all 3 of these are very doable. Let me just check how many hexes we have recon on so far. And I don't know where exactly that is. I'll let you guys wander with me through the various things. It might be in dashboard. No. It's probably in... No, I don't know where it is. It's gotta be in one of these. Yeah, okay, I think I will actually look for it. Wait. I know if you accept it, it will tell you here. Okay, well, I mean, let me just go back to the decision and look at it again. Enforcement would be a possible bonus to our tax rate, which is good. That would only, +7 would only put us at exactly a 1% chance of getting that. You know what, money has become less of a problem, especially with this latest gift, so I think I'm going to go with Mind. I just really like Mind. It's a, yeah. So now I should have a report, a demand. Yeah, so we had 231 hexes at the start, and we need to get to 296. Okay, that's good. And I think that's going to be doable. We're just going to continue expanding, so that's should end up giving us a lot of, information. A lot of hexes. Let's do this. I'm going to do that as well, just to pull him back a little bit better supply. Let's see. Okay, good. Ah, perfect. We got it. Okay. Well, he might be out of supply, so I think I'll push him back here. I think that we've essentially mapped out where the borders with the Picard commune are going to be. What do they have here? Refugee camp, okay. Because they're probably not going to move through this high mountains. That's going to be pretty brutal for them to move through. Pretty brutal for me to move through even. So it's likely to be a nice geographical barrier that divides, that like ends their expansion. And me, I will be able to continue on the north side of it. Because again, they won't violate my territory unless they want to declare war. I don't think it would really make sense that after giving me a gift, they would immediately declare war. So, we'll see though. I mean, stranger things have happened. These are all non-land forces. At this point, I'm probably going to move forward and then move backwards. Just so we're not too cut off. We'll use a little bit. Probably build one more road. 1, 2, 3. That looks good. Yeah, we're getting a lot of metal, getting a lot of... So all we need now is power plants. As far as tech goes, how are we doing? Okay, so we have not... We need power plant or solar energy, preferably solar energy. Solar energy is wonderful. So that means we really need to invest into technology discovery. Especially as the hospital's almost done. So you know what? I'm going to go and pay a visit to my... No, sorry, not you. I'm going to pay a visit to my economic council, Drake Zonium. Please allow me to mess with your priorities. So I did set economic policies down to 0, but remember, they only changed this based on how much they like me. So I think we'll do something like this, and then discovery is going to be a huge priority right now. I mean, if he listens. Something like that. Let's confirm that.
Roger that.
I might have to just keep manipulating him by keep wasting political points to get him to make sure economic policies aren't being spent on. Although they did give us this private investment yet again.
Affirmative.
And that's going to be another 2,000 credits going to the private economy, which is great. So they're investing, I like it. The best thing is when they choose to invest in the city itself by building the casino. Look at, I mean, they're building a second casino. It'd be great if they built a second level of the library. Maybe upgraded the scavenging. That would be great. Increase the dome farm. All those things would be useful. So hopefully they do that. I don't like it necessarily as much when they build on the assets outside of the city, because usually those are the things I'm also going to go for. I'm not going to build a casino. I can't, but I will build, you know, if I ever need water, I'm going to take that water. So, okay, did we do our normal? We did not do it yet, so let's do our normal.
Fire.
Just grabbing a drink of water real fast. Well, we got their units were hit right away.
Yes, sir.
Well, we started off good, but then didn't do anything else. Anyways, little by little. Same thing here.
Fire. Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
No cigar. It's dropping by 3. That's not too bad. Yeah, so we'll get the jump pack up to the north where his spotting will be more useful with the artillery. I don't want to build a second military thing yet because I like the fact that our militancy is high. It's going to help. I mean, the workers are just insanely happy. Population's growing, workers staying the same, so it just means that nothing happened. Okay, this is finished. I honestly think that we should just immediately jump it up to level 2, because I really want the rare metals. This is going to take 2 more machines, 250 of the industrial points, which we have, and 100 metal, which we have plenty of. Yeah, I think let's just do it. Let me go back and review my demands. Okay, we need a bureaucratic asset very, very soon. Yeah, we're going to have some problems. I don't think we're going to be able to get our commerce profile up. We might even fail to get the bureaucratic one, because I didn't realize the bureaucratic center had already been built. So we need a third item, and there's no third one available for us. Unless the hospital counts. I hope so. Let's hope the hospital counts. In the meantime... we're upgrading that. I don't think we need to upgrade this metal. Metal storage is pretty good, though. We have... yeah, okay, we actually have unlimited metal storage. Okay, so metal storage is going to be fine. We might as well... we can just strip mine this. Get it down as quickly as possible. Do we want to upgrade this one, then? This will take... oh, no, we don't, because of the power concerns. So, we'll just end the turn. It's exciting to be bordering someone. I see that I'm at 40 minutes, so we'll probably just come back from the end of this and quickly call this video to a close. But this has been a fun one. I can't believe it's already been 40 minutes. Time has flown. I feel like we've made some good progress. We... oh, attacked. 400 to 0. Good, good. Still getting bureaucratic points. We're finished the hospital. Okay, we'll just start building that right away. Discovered physical storage. Not what I wanted to discover, but let's take a look. Economic console. Yeah, barracks. Castello Republic demands regular relations. I think that's this group over here, right? Yeah. I don't see any reason not to. We'll just let Flag Peak and them duke it out if they end up fighting. This is fine.
Affirmative.
And another gift. Okay, yes, we'll accept. And let's call this video to a close here. So, we're in good shape. I think we're doing well. We're expanding well. We'll see how things go with the Major Picard, but probably our focus is going to be stabilize the front somewhere down here in the south. I also want to take a look at how many... oh yeah, we got 12 hexes, so if we keep getting 12 hexes every round for 14 rounds, we'll easily have that covered. Yeah, so our military is going to move up and do some conquesting, some conquering, I mean, of this little... it's not really a peninsula, but it kind of is. This strip of land which is disconnected from the rest of the world. We want that for ourselves. But until the next video, thanks for watching and take care.